Hello, how are you tonight? Jay Hawk here in Banks, Oregon. Forgive the messy hair. Lori and I were out at a lake over by Multnomah Falls here in Oregon, and I realized, oh, it's Sunday. I have to do my class. So thought, okay, I'm just going as is. Hair's all messed up, but who cares? Nonetheless. Hey, big question for you. What do you do with your empty NingXia Red bottles? Okay, you've got this, right? NingXia Red. Now, my ideas kind of came before they started putting this little plastic cover on things. But what do you do with it? There are so many things you can do. You can put it in glass recycling, and you can contribute that way by recycling the glass bottle. Or when your NingXia Red bottle ends up looking like this, when it's empty, what do you do? Do you have any ideas? A lot of people have some ideas, and they've posted them online. You can go look up NingXia Red bottles, and it'll give you all kinds of things. I know people who have spray painted the bottles different colors, and you spray it like with a matte black or something like that, a dark color, whatever, and then you can use it as like a flower vase or something like that. Some people do that. Of course, one of the best things to do is to clip off the little metal ring before you do anything with that. One of the things I like to do is turn them into glasses. Yeah, you just cut the top off. How do you do that? Well, you either send it to someone who knows how to do this, or you can find a reasonable glass cutter online. You can find it, and you cut around the top here. You get the rounded part, you get the neck and part of the rounded stem off. So just to give you an idea, that's about how much you cut off. And then you get that fine grit sandpaper, and you sand down around there, and voila, you have a really nice beverage glass. I love using these for when we have our make and take events, or when we have our sniff and sample events, when we have people coming over. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll take these out, and this is what we'll serve tall glasses of lemonade or tall glasses of ice water in. And it's just like it's a walking advertisement. It really is. It's a walking advertisement for NingXia Red because it's a conversation starter. People say, oh, what are those berries on there? Funny you should ask. I actually have a couple growing in my backyard. Would you like to see them? They're called wolfberries. Bingo. Icebreaker. Automatic icebreaker right there. So you got your glass. That's an option. You can paint them. Again, so that's an option. One of my favorite things to do, and one of the things I get the most comments on, is this. Okay, it looks like I just shoved a cork in the top of this bottle. But hang on. Ta-da! These are fantastic. I love these. Again, we use these a lot when we have our sniff and sample events or our make and take events, or we have anyone coming over for like an open house that has to do with oils. We will just take one of these little things here. You can get these online. They are so easy to find. Craft stores have them. It's just a cork that has a battery in it, and the wire lights. So you turn that on. Let me just flip the switch here. There we go. This is hard to do with one hand. There we go. And I've only really got one hand to use right now. See? The little lights shine up. And when you put it in the frosted bottle, and I love the frosted bottle with NingXia. So you put it in the frosted bottle, really gives a nice little effect. So if you've got extra NingXia Red bottles laying around and you're thinking, gosh, it seems like such a waste because it's a really nice looking bottle. Well, try one of those. Make a glass out of it, a drinking glass. Paint it, turn it into a vase. You can turn it into a little light, an accent light, I guess is what you'd call it. It's great for parties, too, because like if you're going out and you got a campfire going, you're roasting some s'mores and stuff, have this little bottle out there with some lights like that. It's almost like having fireflies, which we don't have here in Oregon. And it's one of the big things I miss from Iowa, is having fireflies. So this kind of reminds me a little bit of having fireflies floating around a wolfberry bush. That's just my little homesickness of Iowa. I miss Iowa. I really do. So, what do you do with your NingXia Red bottles? Put a comment down below. Do you just recycle? Do you reuse? How do you do? How do you do it? What do you do? Please let us know. We're curious. So until next time we talk, hope you have a wonderful rest of the night. Take care. God bless.